Okay, g'day viewers and welcome to Bumper to Bumper. Well, today we're here at Johnny Z's and I've got the man himself. Johnny, g'day, and how are you?
How are you, Rusty? Good to meet you.
Yep, you too, mate. Now we're here at your place of residence where you actually do a lot of restoration work for your cars.
Yes.
We're here to mainly talk about the Seatbelt King, but we've got a 32 Roadster behind us. First of all, foremost, tell us a little bit about Johnny Z's.
Okay, Johnny Z's has been around now for roughly about 35 years. And we've always been in the custom fabrication side of vehicles, from custom vehicles to hot rods to you name it, we do that.
All right. Now, you've got a 32 Roadster behind us. Tell us a little bit about this car in particular, because we're going to focus on the seatbelts, but we want to know a little bit about the car.
All right, this car behind us here is actually my vehicle. It's a 32 Roadster. It's a Dearborn body, which is slightly different. It's a steel body, which is made in the States. And they're a little bit different to your glass body because they have a roof that comes with them, wind-up windows, and all the little bits and pieces, all the little extras.
All right. Now, why did you pick this car? Because obviously you must have seen a lot of cars in your time.
Well, I've always been a roadster person. I love roadsters, but I also love coupes. And having the Dearborn is giving me a roadster with the coupe top, because I'm always able to have my soft top with me, where in most roadsters I have what we call a Carlson top. And so you either have the top on or the top off. So if you go to an event, you decide we take the top with us or we take the top off.
Yep.
With this thing here is roof is down and we can have the roof with us whichever way we like.
So it's a versatile sort of a car that you can actually use both in cooler weather and in summer.
That's definitely the one.
All right. Now, what have you done to restore this car? Because what was it like when you first got it?
Okay, this is what we call a turnkey build. So from nothing is to what you see here, and they're classed as an ICV vehicle, which is an individually constructed vehicle. So from chassis rails to body to running gear to you name it, turnkey drive away.
All right. What is it running?
Okay, this one's running a 350 Chev with a Whelen 671 blower. With a 700 turbo, 9-inch diff, so sort of fairly standard in that type of thing.
All right, now I'm going to focus on seatbelts, and the reason for this is because this segment's brought to you by the Seatbelt King. Okay. Why have you gone to Peter at Seatbelt Kings? Okay,
what we find with Peter is he gives us a great range of colours, which is, I think it's somewhere around 20 to 30 different colours. He'll make a custom length for us, and the service, I've got to admit, the service is great, because I can order a pair of belts today and have them by the end of the week, and that's important for us to keep going.
Yeah, no, it is, and especially I suppose when you're in a project build, you got customers who want demand, then times of essence, then obviously you need that reliability.
Yes, reliability and also Australian standards. Everything that we do, because everything is engineered, so everything needs an AS sticker. So as long as it's Australian standards, we're happy to use it, and Peter is able to supply that for us.
All right. Now, how'd you go installing the seatbelts into your Roadster?
Okay, this one here is a little bit different because where the roof section is, it might be something that I might have to show you.
Yep.
Because the roof section actually pops in behind the seat, so we actually need to make a little bit of a roll cage for it around the back.
All right, and that was easy enough to do, but a little bit of engineering?
Look, everything that we do is engineered and engineered approved, but there is a lot of engineering that goes into these type of vehicles.
All right, well, I'm going to get you to take us around the car and just go over the car itself and some of the specialities of that car, and we'll take a closer look at it.
No worries. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. One funny thing is, at Johnny Z's, a lot of people think that we're in the T-shirt business. Yes, we do make T-shirts, and we've been making T-shirts for the last 20 years as well. But the car side of things started off the T-shirt process. So when people come up to me and say, Johnny Z's, I didn't realise you build cars. Well, yes, we build cars, and this is one of our cars. And this 32 Roadster actually belongs to me. And this is to showcase the type of work that we do here in the workshop. So if I show you around, this is a 32 Roadster with a custom built bonnet. This is our own design on the bonnet. Underneath this bonnet, we have a 350 Chev with a Whelen blower. I'll just pop that stay on that for you. So what we try to do is, with this particular car, I was going for a mid to early 60s look, where chrome wasn't really available, well, to the super rich, I suppose it was, in America, but not here in Australia. So what we've tried to do is build something that simulates the mid to early 60s, and hopefully we've achieved that, because I know there'll be a lot of old boys out there saying, "What are you doing, Johnny? What are you doing?" So this is what we've done. Now we've painted this in a candy. This has a gold base with a brandy wine overlay, and it has 12 coats of overlay on top. And this is like I keep stressing, this is a genuine steel body. And I hate it when people do that to cars at shows, but I'm doing it to my own car, so that's fine. So don't do that at any show. This one here comes equipped with electric windows, and all the custom features that you see usually are a part of it. The only extra that we do is the dash. We make a custom dash to suit these cars. We build a custom gas tank. But basically they are a 1932 Roadster on 32 reproduction rails. What more can I say about it? But I absolutely love this car. It is my Roadster, my coupe, my all-in-one. Now, we were lucky enough to make the Maguire's finalists, the supercar finalists, and this is off to MotorX in Sydney for July this year. We've also been lucky enough to be picked, so this car will be driving one of the Grand Prix drivers around the track for the Grand Prix. Who I get to pick, I don't know, but maybe one of the girls will be nice, even if I don't get one of the drivers.
Okay, one of the main features about these bodies is this is what we call a Dearborn Roadster. One of the main features is the roof itself is always with the vehicle. And once that comes down, that's it. You now have I call it a coupe, but you have a Roadster with its top up, and you can take that with you 24/7, and that's why I love these bodies.
A little bit easier than the Thunderbirds that used to be able to pack down into the old boot, and you used to take up all the boot.
Well, look, I actually have a 62 cigar Roadster, talking about that, and that's exactly the way it is. Like, you do wait anything up to a minute and a half to get the boot lid up, get the roof out, get the boot lid down. So this is a really quick fix, and yeah, and the finish on these things is absolutely amazing. And this is another reason why we used Peter from Seatbelt King.
Yeah.
It's because with these bodies there is actually no rear parcel shelf to mount any seatbelts. So I'll just pop in. So we actually need to make a bit of a space frame for these.
Yeah.
Do that belt. Right, so we need to actually fit these sort of semi-roll bars in there. Because there is no other mounting points in them. Where with your glass Roadsters, you do get some steel work in them, and you're able to mount off those because you don't need to stress about a roof in them. But Peter is able to make belts at any size we like, and that's what I like about them. And everything is Australian standards.
No, fantastic. Obviously, the customisation to suit your needs for each of the different types of cars that you're actually building through the build process,
Yeah.
and then be able to apply that into the seatbelts and make sure that they meet Australian standards, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
All right, Johnny, I want to say thanks very much for having Bumper to Bumper around to your workshop. Been an absolute treat to have a look at some of the cars,
That's
in
right.
particular your 32 Roadster, mate. I can still see there's passion there for you for that car.
I love the car, yes.
Now, getting back to the seatbelt, so what are the things you're looking for when you're doing a seatbelt for a car?
Look, we need Australian standards. That's the main thing. Quality of work and prompt. We need something. When we order something, we want to make sure that we have the part within, say, 48 hours or 36 hours. So thank you very much, Seatbelt King.
All right, Johnny, well, thank you for being on Bumper to Bumper. Been a
Thank you
pleasure.
very much.
And enjoyed myself tonight.
Thank you very much.
Okay, cheers.
Cheers.